Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Tammy. I'm an artist and small business owner. I started my business in 2020 selling handmade polymer clay art, and slowly over the past 5 years, I've been transitioning into more manufactured products. Things like stickers, pins, plushies. I'm even working on my own coloring book right now, so I'm calling this year the big pivot because this is officially the first year where I haven't sold anything handmade. This transition has been a lot harder than I thought it'd be, and I do have to give myself credit. I'm basically starting my business over from scratch with nothing to sell. So on one hand, it's really scary. Now that I feel better, I'm trying to lean into the excitement again. You know what I've been telling you guys from the very beginning, turn your fear into excitement. My ultimate goal for Uncomfy Co is to be a legit business. Like when you go on my site, you can immediately order a plushie. I want to have a plethora of other cute products too. And hopefully over time, you won't even have to pre-order anything. You can just order and it'll come with 2-day shipping. Like that's the big goal. For now, I'm doing baby steps. As you guys know, I've been working on this strawberry heatable plushie for so long now. I think I got the sample last November, so it's been 5 months already. I'm truly so proud of this design because it has an invisible zipper, so when you open it, you can place this microwavable heat pack in it. It's filled with tourmaline stone, which some people believe is really good for anxiety because it has negative ions. You pop it into the belly like this, smack the stones around a little, and now we have a really cozy hug. But I have a really sad update. The shipment arrived at the port in the US, but US Customs has claimed the container that these guys were in because of someone else's product. So they're inspecting the container, but it's been over a month since it's been held for inspection. So that's why I haven't been able to list this in my shop yet, because I've just been waiting. Like I spent a huge sum of money on this inventory and it's just a big waiting game. The plushies are technically here. They're just stuck. So waiting around, being anxious about it, worrying won't do me any good. And I've been doing that for the past month. So obviously that's not working. I decided yesterday, I'm just going to do what I do best and create through the discomfort. I basically learned the hard way that I can't just bank on one product to help grow my business. I have to make other products work on other things, even if I'm not making money. So luckily I do have another thing to work on, and that is my coloring book. These are all of the pages of the finished line art. I actually already ordered the first sample for this coloring book, and since the printing company is based in the US, I only have to wait 1 week for the sample to come here. So super excited for that. Let me show you a sneak peek of some of the pages in the coloring book. We have a stamp collection, capybara tea ceremony, bunny pancakes, a day at the farmer's market, and so much more. So while we wait for the sample to arrive, I want to design some stationery and cute little merch things. So I'm just going to take some motifs that I think are really cute from this coloring book, make them into stickers or pins, just super easy things to get started while we wait for everything to come in. Here is my design setup in case you're wondering. Whenever I'm designing anything, I'm always using my iPad Pro and the Procreate app. So yeah, here were some of the images in running for the cover of the book, but neither of these made the cut. Okay, I'm gonna start designing now and I'll check in with you guys in a bit.
Every summer, every winter, or every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die.
Okay guys, I got one sticker design down. So cute. It's giving us in another universe.
베개로 귀를 막아도 들어오는 네 목소리가 머릿속에 맴돌아 아무리 잊으려 해도.
Alright you guys, I've been working for about an hour, but it's now 12:30 and your girl's a little hungry. You guys ask me all the time what I eat whenever I'm really busy with work, and this is it. I've been obsessed with tuna salad sandwiches lately. This might sound a little weird to you guys, but if you like fish, this is so good. It's super easy, but packed with protein. So let's grab some more ingredients and make a super quick lunch. What was that? You're curious about the art on my wall? It's actually a gallery speaker from MorningBlues, who is the sponsor of this video. The Gallery T2 is a customizable dynamic video speaker. If you like art and paintings and music, this is for you. The MorningBlues Gallery T2 speaker integrates music and paintings seamlessly into your home. Like I said, it's a speaker, so I think it shines best with the dynamic lyrics effect. Let me play some music. You can set it as a clock. I really like this one. It's like a little pegboard. It is 1:00 p.m. You can also set up beautiful meditation scenes or just display your favorite pieces of art. Not only do I love it for music, but I love the mirror display technology. It has anti-glare properties, and the 4:3 aspect ratio is that of a 30-inch oil painting. It also has 2K Ultra HD resolution for enhanced visual clarity and details, and that's exactly what I love about this product. There's so much attention to detail. And when you play music, it's compatible with all of your music apps. You can click the link below to check out the MorningBlues Gallery T2 speaker, and thank you MorningBlues for sponsoring this video. Okay, now let's make some lunch. So I have some sourdough bread in the toaster. I have celery, some leftover lettuce, red onions, and lemons. I'm just gonna chop up all my veggies. All of my veggies are in here. I'm gonna open this can of tuna. This has 30 grams of protein, which is crazy. Now for the most important part to make this taste good, I'm gonna add some mayo and lemon juice. I usually just eyeball all of this. It's like a good amount of mayo and a good amount of juice. I usually cut up the veggies much finer, but I'm just lazy today. One thing that I've been adding is like hot and spicy jalapenos. It's also just another layer of acidity and sweetness, and it's so good. Some of the juice. A little bit of black pepper. I have my toasted bread, and now I just assemble. This usually gets pretty messy. Also, these are the butts of my bread, so these slices are pretty small. All the leftover, I just push to the side and eat as a salad. All right, you guys, here's my beautiful lunch. I usually like to use the celery sticks to scoop up the leftover salad too. Super, super easy, and it's like 30 grams of protein. All right, cheers, guys. Hi guys, it's the same day. It's just been a few hours. I had lunch and then I took Winnie out. So I came back and changed into my comfy clothes because this is what productivity really looks like for me. I don't know why I just make the best art when I'm wearing a big baggy t-shirt. I think the plan for the rest of the day is just to spend some time in my studio. I'm gonna put on a good YouTube video and work on more designs. All right, so here's my progress so far. I have about 4 different designs that I've colorized and turned into, transparent PNGs. They're all just on the same artboard for the sake of showing you, but I'm running into a problem where some of them are bigger than others, which is usually not a problem, but this is my first time making a sticker sheet. And if I want them all to be the same size, let's say I shrink this down. Now all of a sudden, these lines are way thinner than these lines. So I think I'm gonna have to import them into Adobe Illustrator and vectorize them. I haven't vectorized anything since I was in college, graphic design school, and I hated doing it when I was there. So I'm not gonna do that today. I think I'm gonna do that at the very end. The nice thing about these is that they're pretty versatile. Like they can be a standalone sticker or a sticker sheet or an enamel pin, or I can slap them onto memo pads, tote bags, anything. It's still pretty sunny out and I have a lot more energy now. So let's keep going. Hi guys, it's about 6 p.m. I think I'm going to call it a day for digital drawing. I started to get really cross-eyed and dizzy, and I think that happens to me specifically when I'm drawing on my iPad, so I can't do super long sessions, but I think I'm satisfied with the work I got done today. I basically filled my whole canvas with as many stickers as I could. I don't mind the different sizes of the stickers, but the Strawberry Maxine one is pretty huge. For a standalone vinyl sticker, it'd be fine, but if I want her to be in a sticker sheet with all of these other guys, I think I'm just gonna have to shrink her down to the size I want and then redraw all of the outlines. I think that's just the easiest way to do it. I don't think it's necessary for me to vectorize her in Adobe. If you don't know that process, it's basically very tedious and I'm not that good at it. And to make something as small as a sticker sheet or a pin, I really don't think it's necessary for me to vectorize her. You really only need to vectorize something if you're blowing it up huge, like as a sign or a big display, but we're not doing that today. I do have other work to do. I gotta do some editing, some emails. I also think I should just work out, so alright you guys, it's been a couple weeks and I have something very exciting to show you. The sample for our coloring book came in. I'm so happy with how this turned out. It's 10 inches by 8 inches with perfect binding. The cover includes the infamous Maxine, as well as this little froggy guy that I used to sculpt all the time. They're in a lucky little onsen. And then on the back, per your guys' request, we put Maxine doodling. This was honestly the leading contender for the cover, but I just knew that this had to be the cover. There's just perfect spacing for the title. It says by me and Allie here in volume 1, because I hope to make so many more coloring books with Allie. It's so crazy that we've been working on this for the past 6 months and I've been looking at these illustrations, helping Allie edit them and revise them, but now this is like the real deal. I decided to put these up for pre-order along with tangerine and strawberry heatable Maxine. So they're all available on my shop right now. But yes, let me know what you guys think. This is my first big collaboration project with another artist. I just think Allie did so well. I'm so proud of her for illustrating this, and I'm so proud of us for sticking with this project. Here's another preview of the book right when you open it. It says made with love. And then this is pretty much like the Uncomfy World Index. This is all of the different pages and scenes that are in this book. There are 24 different scenes that you can color. I think this is like one of my favorite pages. It's them at the farmer's market, the Uncomfy stamp collection, and so many more. But this has been something that I've been wanting to do for so long. I talk about this in last week's video of like why I'm not selling handmade art anymore. If you didn't watch that video, I'll just sum it up. Basically, my body was deteriorating, my health and my mental health was at an all-time low when I was sculpting hundreds of pieces a month. I got a comment from someone asking me if I regret it, and I honestly don't regret it. I really learned so much and I really learned discipline, but more than that, I learned that people liked watching those videos, not even because they wanted to buy my art, but because it inspired them to make art themselves. And I think that's so powerful. So I wanted to make something that enabled someone to be creative, because at the heart of it all, that's the most impactful thing in my life, was being creative and setting time for myself to make art. So this coloring book is kind of like my love letter to the process of making art. You know, when I was so burnt out from sculpting, I would sit down and color in a coloring book and it healed me. So I hope that this book can help heal some of you guys, your burnout too, whether it's from your job or your studies. I hope that coloring in this book brings you a little moment of peace. So you can get the pre-order for this now and they'll ship in like a month or two. We're also working on making digital downloads for all of my iPad girlies and all my international people as well. I want to make like a mini size version of this book, like maybe something that's half this size and have way more simple illustrations, something that's super easy and fun. You guys saw me work on the stickers in the beginning of this vlog. Those are still coming. We're gonna start working on a winter edition, like cold weather season type of coloring book. So that's gonna be so fun to work on. I think that's it for today. I hope you guys liked this vlog. Next vlog is gonna be fun. I'm gonna be coloring in this and telling you guys about my lore, about myself. So stay tuned for that. Love you guys. Bye.
Rusty red on her shoulder, I was cleaning her shoe when it clicked on the trot over in the bright morning dew. We brushed and we braided dandelions